in the Eastern Cape, the birthplace of our late former President Nelson Mandela. We are now closer to the time when President Jacob Zuma arrives here to officially launch this marvelous educational facility here, the Nelson Mandela Science and Technology School. As you can see behind me, the very important guests of this function, the learners, are already seated, and in an hour's time the President will arrive and then the function will then begin. We've seen other guests already arriving, including the Premier of our province, as well as the grandson to the late former President and the Chief of the area, Mandela, and many other guests that have already arrived. But now with me here I've got Rita Nkuhlu. She is the Executive Director of Siemens, the company that actually made Nelson Mandela's dream of having a high school in this area come alive. She's going to tell us about how it all started. Rita, good morning. It's a beautiful day, and it's a great day for everybody in Mvezo. Where does this dream of this school came from?
The dream of having the school came from a dream expressed by Madiba to our former CEO of Siemens Global. And he said that he would have a dream of seeing the school, a high school in Mvezo, his birthplace. And so, of course, Siemens, like many other corporates, stepped forward and said, absolutely, we will fulfill that dream. Right. And Siemens, because it is an engineering, technology-centric company, right, we, in consultation with the chief, came up with the idea of having a science and technology high school here, right, in Mvezo.
Right. Now, what sets this school apart? I've seen it around, quite a very fascinating facility. What sets it apart from other schools?
This campus is partially on and off grid. We have solar energy, which is providing power, as well as wind power. Right. You will have noticed that Mvezo can sometimes be very, very windy, so we've harnessed nature itself. We've also got water coming out of boreholes to, again, make the school a little bit more self-sufficient as far as water and power is concerned. But the other interesting thing about the school is that it is a hybrid of agriculture, as well as IT as a separate stream, engineering, and science.
Wow, that's nice. And I also saw that there will be teachers that will stay in the premises here. You've built them some apartments here. Tell us about that.
Yes, Tommy. One of the most important things to understand here is that teachers themselves are basically migrant workers. Yeah. And the challenge that we have in order to ensure that the learners are consistently being attended to, also after classes, is to have then the teachers on the premises. Right. So for the significant subjects such as English first language, such as engineering, right, agriculture, etc., the teachers will be accommodated at the school.
Nice. Well, because of time constraints, we have to leave it here, but it's a great initiative indeed, which I think, had he been alive, former President Mandela would have been very proud to see the school.
Indeed. Thank you, Tommy.
All right. Well, that's the Executive Director of Siemens, the company that made Nelson Mandela's dream of having a high school in Mvezo come alive. Back to you in the studio.